Hello everyone, Greg Wilkins here on Thursday, November 3rd, 2020 for today's edition of the Song of the Day devotional. Today's devotional is entitled, You Don't Know Until You Try. There have been many opportunities in my life. I've gone through a lot of things, but I always go back to a particular time in college where one of my mentors, Dr. Leslie Hicken, gave me the opportunity to write the homecoming show for the Paladin Regiment, which is the marching band at Furman University. And I took it home over the summer, and I was just thinking. And I thought to myself, there's no way I can do this in time. I can't come up with a concept to meet what the homecoming is going to be, which was cartoons. It was cartoon kind of stuff. And I was just stressing and out. Then came back with it. Still hadn't done much with it, but over the time during the exhibition show stuff, I can't do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I talked to a dear friend of mine. He's like, you don't know what you can do until you actually start doing it. If you hadn't started sketching anything, you won't know any ideas to come up with. So I grabbed a couple of extra scores and studied and just thought, okay, I don't know what the other sororities and fraternities are doing, but I'm just going to grab some things and just going to start sketching and start putting stuff together. And eventually came out with a pretty good arrangement of some cartoons, and I entitled it Furman's Cartoon Network. But if I never got the encouragement to go forth and do it, I never would have tried to do that. I never would have kept writing. I never would have became a staff arranger at Chapman High School. I never would have been able to write various songs and stuff for my church. I never would have maintained that drive to keep writing music and examining music and all that. I would have given up and just walked away with the frustration. Today's song of the day is kind of like that. I got to give a shout out to a dear friend of mine who works at the dialysis clinic that I attend. We have a good time teasing each other and picking on each other. She's a flute player and I'm a tuba player. So anybody knows the natural lexicon of picking on people. It's brass, pick on woodwinds. So we carry that on. But she's a great person. She's got a great spirit about her. Her name is Amy Bell. And yesterday she was kind of singing this song as she was getting ready to take me off of the dialysis machine. And she asked me, did I know it? And I think I've heard it before, but I don't think I've really heard it before. And the name of the song is Wonderful, Merciful Savior. And this particular version is by Selah. And I chose this song partly because she recommended it. But then I started thinking about it. It's like, you don't know how wonderful he is unless you try him. You don't know how merciful Jesus is until you try. You don't know how much of a savior he is until you try him. And if you don't know, I ask you right now and just encourage you right now to let Jesus into your life. You don't know how wonderful he is until you try it. You don't know how merciful he is until you actually get into a relationship with him. And who would have thought that a small little baby born in a manger amidst a bunch of donkeys and sheep and oxen and other cattle, because there was no room in the inn, who would have thought that little baby would have been sent down from heaven to redeem the sins of mankind and to be the one to shed his blood to save us? That precious little child that was sent down from heaven for us. Nobody would have thought that. His mother didn't think that. His father didn't think that. The wise men that came to see him didn't think that. The angels knew because they knew who he was. But nobody down here knew that he would be the one to save our lives. They were expecting David 2.0. Or when he rode into Jerusalem on that donkey, you're like, what? They were worshiping him, but like, that's not who we were expecting. But who would have thought that he would be the one to die on the cross for us, to save us, to redeem us back to himself? Who would have thought that? And if we don't know and we don't try, we will never know. So until we try for ourselves, we won't experience the Jesus Christ that we should know. I hope you're encouraged on this day to try Jesus in every situation that you have. Give him a try. You tried everything. There's an old saying that you tried the rest. Now I'll try the best. Try Jesus Christ. He is the best. He's the best thing out there. It's the best thing since sliced bread. He's all that and a bag of chips and a supersized Coke. If you don't know, give him a try today. I hope you're blessed by today's song of the day. One birthday shout out. Happy birthday to Tiffany Owens. We grew up together in the fellowship choir at our church. A phenomenal singer and a great mother and a good person. I hope you're doing well and God bless you on today, Tiffany. God bless. If anybody has any other birthday shout outs, or if you have any comments or any song requests or any performances of the song of the day that you would like to do, you can send them to me on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or you can just email them to me at wilkinssongofday@gmail.com, or you can leave them in the comments area down below this message, or this video, I should say. Be blessed on this Wednesday. Oh, it's Thursday. I don't know why I keep getting my days mixed up, but it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. God bless to everyone. Thank you so much for your support of this devotional ministry. I thank you all for your love, your support, your prayers, your support in everything that I do and everything I say. I thank you. I love you all. God bless you all, and may heaven smile upon you. Enjoy today's song of the day. Wonderful, Merciful Savior by Selah. God bless.
Wonderful, merciful Savior, precious Redeemer and friend, who would have thought that Lamb could rescue the souls of men? Oh, you rescue the souls of men. Counselor, Comforter, Keeper, Spirit we long to embrace. You offer hope when our hearts have hopelessly lost our way. Lost the way. You are the one that we praise. You are the one we adore. You give the healing and grace. Our hearts always hunger for. Always hunger for. Almighty, infinite Father, faithfully loving your own. Here in our weakness you find us, falling before your throne. You